This is like when I got my first deer and I'm all shaky.
That's awesome. You did a great job.
Thanks.
Is that the first possum you've ever caught?
That is the first possum we've ever caught.
All right, well, cool.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pretty cool first catch, right? Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Got a nice coon there.
Yeah.
So
Caught him on a snare.
There you go. Perfect.
There.
Good job. Yours is the second raccoon of the day, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
put him face down. Tighter, a little tighter. Yeah, there you go. Man, look at those coons.
We started the FTA college to get better trapper efficiency and just a whole lot of social things that go with the skill of trapping in the United States. We wanted to identify the best techniques, best management style, best way of using the trapper's time to make it work for him and the people that he works with and the wildlife that we work with, and putting it into a package and then teaching it. And we found out as we were working on it that there was so much really good material out there that was wildlife management qualified and quality that we needed to put a week's time into it, and it was worth getting certified by a university and make it an official educational record for the person that took the course. And we've carried on now since 1980, and I still think there's probably nothing in the world like it.
We're going to show you what it's like to come to the Trappers College and the amount of information and just absolute outdoors knowledge that is portrayed here. And I think that it might inspire you to actually attend at some point. But with that said, we're going to get started out here in Indiana right now.
Oh yeah, there's one right here. We got a coon. We got a coon.
Mine. I think it's mine.
That's my girl. Give me a hug.
I'm just excited. It worked out. We knew that he was on the path. The trail was right here. This is like when I got my first deer and I'm all shaky.
That's awesome. You did a great job.
Thanks. Oh my gosh.
What do you do in Pennsylvania, Jordan?
So I'm a wildlife outreach coordinator at the Pennsylvania Game Commission, and my whole job is to kind of talk about wildlife and our agency and wildlife management to folks who don't necessarily hunt or trap. So I'm really working with the non-consumptive folks, bird watchers, hikers, people that love to be outdoors but don't necessarily understand who manages the wildlife or why wildlife management is so important. So I just came to the Trappers College to educate myself so that I can better communicate about trapping to folks who might not understand it. So
that's nice. That's great.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
Catch that one before.
There.
Good job.
Nice.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. And then
This set works better if you've got exposed dirt. In my view, even more than a flat set would be. And this is basically a variation of a flat set. We're going to call it a triangle set. First year as a lead instructor, so I've been helping out here for the past 10 years. And it's very rewarding. I really enjoy it. And my favorite group, and that's the group that I help with, are the entry-level trappers.
It's got a very strong focus on hands-on repetition. All of the students have to demonstrate that they can actually handle it and think about what they're doing and adjust and really be a skilled trapper to basically pass the course and get through it. And man, I'll tell you, we came up with a really good formula and the most fantastic trapper instructors that there are.
A lot of these people that come here have never trapped before. Some of them haven't even set a trap before. So we can walk them through the process, and we get them out and we get them to catch some critters and have some success, and they're so excited. And I feel like we're making big strides with them more than maybe some that are more experienced. So I've got a great appreciation for this, and I got a great appreciation for the college, and it's just an awesome week. Smooth all that out, and you're good to go. Connected with Opossum. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very cool. So, is that the first possum you've ever caught?
That is the first possum I've ever caught.
All right, well, cool. What do you do here in Indiana?
I'm an environmental consultant. I work a lot with wetlands.
Okay.
Kind of wanted to do the Trappers College because we have some mitigation sites that have a lot of beaver issues. So wanted to learn a little bit more about trapping so I can help out those sites.
With the control issues. And yeah. So it's this is a great place to come. Great, lots of information, lots of good instructors, and we'll be at the river tomorrow, so we'll work on the beaver instruction. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, should be cool.
Hi, I'm Brian McGowan. I'm an Extension Wildlife Specialist with Purdue University's Department of Forestry and Natural Resources. So I've been involved in the Trappers College program since my first year here in 1999, and my predecessors got involved in it. I can't really explain exactly how they got involved in it, but certainly Purdue specialists are involved in a lot of programs like this, and so as a wildlife specialist, it makes a lot of sense. If you think about it, regulated trapping is done throughout most of the country. It's an important part of nuisance wildlife control work, so it kind of makes sense that for people at universities to participate in these activities to help people get trained better to do these kinds of things.
My name is Mike Mazur. I'm going to be the incoming new director of the Trappers College starting in 2025. Taking over for Todd Lang, which ran it for 12 or 18 years. I've been an instructor here actually for 18 years. We're very fortunate here to have the Pigeon River property. We are an integral part of her wildlife management for the whole area with our Trappers course here. We help her on her management quotas and stuff. We've enhanced her turkey, pheasant, ducks, deer population immensely over the years. We're very lucky to be able to go out there and actually set traps.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Steve's gonna go ahead and get this remade. And this is your first raccoon with a foothold trap?
First raccoon with a foothold trap.
So Steve, what brings you here? Why are you at the college?
Well, I'm a game warden. That's what I do for a living. Been a game warden for 15 years, and I've always wanted to come to the Trappers College. I've always been interested in trapping, but plus it gives me a little more knowledge for when trapping season comes in my state. I'm from Kentucky. Just trying to learn more about it.
I want to take a little time here with Dave Cyphers. He's from Illinois, and he was actually one of the first basically campers, or one of the first attendees, the Major Bodeker's first year back in 1980.
Yes, yep. I was 23 years old, and it was in Pingree Park, Colorado, at the Colorado State University campus up there in the mountains.
That's pretty cool. And now here we are 43, 44 years later, and you're now an instructor.
Yep.
You've kind of come full circle.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. It brings back memories to me. I taught here last year, and I just really like spending time with the students, and it brings back a lot of good memories.
That's pretty cool. Now you were saying, we were talking earlier about how the college really, not only you were talking about how it helped you out, but it's helped a tremendous amount of people come and learn about not just trapping in general, but about animals and animal habits and all the different things that are covered here, that it's really a kind of a crash course education in not just trapping, but the whole essence of the animals that we're going after.
Yep, for sure. But learn everything from trap preparation to sets to the finished product at the end. those beautiful possums.
Hi, I'm Jason Wisniewski, president of the Fur Takers of America, and I'm here at the Fur Takers Trappers College here in Wolcottville, Indiana. And I was a student here in 2021, and it was a great time. The college is actually one of our big educational programs we have in the FTA, where we have people come in from all over, agencies included. We've got agency biologists, law enforcement folks, trappers, different folks from just any interest whatsoever in trapping. They're coming here to learn for the entire week. It's a week-long program. You're not going to find that anywhere else in the country, led by some of the top trappers across the country. Go out and learn everything from setting up your traps, setting sets, making sets to catch animals, and then the whole way to skinning and processing your animals. And it's just an incredible time. We got probably well over 100 years of combined experience, and of course, few instructors have been trapping for more than 50 years. It's just an outstanding opportunity to learn, and just a great place to be with a lot of good fellowship with other trappers from across the country.
Pretty cool. First catch, right?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Possum on a snare.
Got the snare support. And of course, now the trail's kind of jacked, but it was right here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you can still see it coming across the road there.
Andy, so you're from Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir.
And what brought you to the college, or what was your perspective of coming here?
It's for work purpose. I'm a game warden in Pennsylvania, and to help with, well, it was twofold. Number one, help me with my enforcement efforts with my job, but also I'd love to do it on my personal time. Never had the time with family obligations, and now that all my kids are pretty much out of the house, I got the time to put into the sport, and I'd like to get into it. So it was kind of a twofold thing. So my agency and my Pennsylvania Game Commission, they offered me the training through work, and like I said, I couldn't pass on it. It was awesome.
I really have no background or knowledge of trapping before this, and the agency asked if I was interested in coming, and I was real excited to be able to get some exposure to traditional management methods and get out here and catch some animals.
Are you having a great time?
Yeah, it's been real fun, and I've expanded my knowledge a lot.
I'm a game warden in Pennsylvania, so I have a little bit of interaction with trappers when I work, but I never grew up trapping. They teach us about it in the academy, but we don't get a ton of it. So it's hard to kind of relate to them on my end, and I want to be as thorough with my job as I can. So naturally, I want to be able to relate to the people that I'm dealing with in the woods, a field. So that's definitely part of it. Also, I wish I grew up trapping, so it was always something I was looking to get into. So when the Game Commission gave us the opportunity to go, I jumped on it, and it's been a great time, learning a lot. Hopefully I'll be able to take some of these skills back home and get some fur bearers going.
So I've always been interested in trapping personally, but I work for a conservation nonprofit in Michigan, and our state trapping organization, the Michigan Trapper and Predator Callers, actually were gracious enough to send me this year. So I was able to come to the college, and it's going to help me with my job as a lobbyist in Michigan, working on hunting, trapping, fishing regulations.
It's been fun. Been super knowledgeable. Learning everything, and it's fast paced. It's from the time you wake up till you go to sleep, you're learning about trapping, and it's been awesome. It's been a good time.
I'll agree with that, because it's like you just got to be a sponge, be able to take in all the information, because you don't pay attention for 20 minutes, you lose. You're behind the 8 ball with everybody else. It's just a lot of information to be able to take in, and for someone who's never trapped like myself, it's a lot, but it's very enjoyable to be able to come out here and figure it out.
Yeah, I think just getting out in the field and looking at site selection has been something that I've really enjoyed, and then learning about different types of lures.
My favorite experience was walking up on my first coon I ever trapped yesterday, and then I was able to get a possum this morning. So checking the traps has been my favorite, but I'm trying to take in as much as I can, and I think that's going to help me when I have to go back to Michigan and talk to folks about, regulations, and I'll have a better working knowledge of what I'm talking about and know how to better represent trappers across the state of Michigan.
My favorite experience was probably yesterday. I caught my first raccoon, which that was the first time I'd ever set like a foothold or anything. So walking up and being able to see that your work actually paid off is pretty cool. It's kind of gratifying when you walk up and get to see them, because you put work into it and thought and effort, and you accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. So that was my favorite. I've had that a little bit with bear trapping before when I'm working, but it was a little different with this. I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but it was a lot of fun.
Got a nice coon here.
Yeah.
So
caught him on a snare.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Looks like you're going at it pretty good.
Have good teachers.
Well, I finally got a chance to sit down with Ronnie here. It's always a pleasure to see you, buddy.
Yeah, it's great to have you out here.
It's always a pleasure.
I enjoy visiting you every time.
Every time, wherever we see each other, whether it's Pennsylvania or
we got away
Maryland.
from the handshakes and we're into hugs.
Yeah, we're into hugs now. That's right. Yeah. I wanted to give you a chance, though. I know you were here for probably 15, 20 years as a teacher.
Yes, I was 17 years I spent here, and I really didn't advocate to get here. I wasn't worried about coming here, but I've had a lot of requests from Pete Askins and Charlie Parks and Gary Jepson. They were asking both actually for me and Dad to come out. Mm-hmm. And my dad, pretty bright gentleman, he said, you know what, I'm not going out there because you'll never quit. So when I went, I wound up stayed 17 years, and I came back. Robert Colonna had fallen, and I decided to ride out with him last year, and then I wound up doing demonstrations to each class, and I'm doing that again this year. I just rode out to visit. When you got a trapping family, and I call everybody's in the trapping industry my family, as long as you treat other people right.
Absolutely.
We definitely want to invite you back and enjoy one another's company. It's great stuff.
It's really, you're absolutely, it is great stuff. This is, this is obviously, I'm here to help the FTA and promote the college, because I believe in the tradition and furthering that, and they're doing a fantastic job here. Obviously, the people that come here have a reason to be here, but the thing that I've noticed the most is just everybody, the wealth of knowledge that is here and is available for anybody that wants to partake in it here at the college.
Absolutely. I was over at the dorm a while ago and rode around with one of the helpers here, and to see just the expertise they have involved, showing you how to do nuisance work and repair the houses, clear down to catching bear and mountain lion and wolves,
wolves and stuff,
and mink, and it's the whole array of fur bearers, along with doing the nuisance work that trappers get involved in. And the college here has really tried to cover all that, and they put in people, not that I'm anybody special, but the people they put here are very knowledgeable. Absolutely. And they're willing to share. You got a question, by golly, they're on top of it. There's return people here. Mm-hmm. They've been here 3-4 times.
Yeah.
Because, and they're not young people any longer.
They're enjoyable.
They enjoy this. Yep. They learn. You never stop learning in the field of any field, but in the trapping trade, I learned some stuff today that I'm going to share with other people.
You can always keep learning
how that feels, and it feels good inside.
Yeah,
just good inside. It's great to have you doing this.
I appreciate the opportunity to come out and do it.
Of this, it's one of the top educational tools that we have in the United States, the Fur Takers College, and I've always advocated to keep the top quality people here to teach. And they have done that long before I got involved. They've always had top people here.
Absolutely.
So if you ever want to get a good education in trapping and the outdoors, the feel of the outdoors, this is a good place to come.
This is
You'll love it.
Definitely a good place to come.
Yeah, they got plenty of food and plenty of drinks and lots of education.
Lots of education. I got the opportunity to come out and do a little expose on their Trappers College, and it's going to show everybody out there the amount of knowledge that can be gained and really shorten the learning curve when it comes to trapping and a multitude of different species and sets and locations.
When somebody walks out of our Trappers College, they can go out tomorrow and start working and serve the public with skill. And I think I'm very proud of it. I hope it keeps going. I helped set it up and get it on the road, but the Fur Takers of America has carried it on along with Purdue University since 1980. And man, we're really proud of everybody that went and proud of the job we did.